It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Oakland A's. A's baseball starts right now. Kendall Graveman gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, here's the scoop on Kendall Graveman. Not an overpowering guy, 93 to 94 miles an hour. Good slider, good changeup. Will throw an occasional curveball. Not really a strikeout guy. He's more of a pitch-to-contact guy. And if he's throwing well early, you'll know he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Number 15.
In now for Cleveland, number 15. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. First pitch on its way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving eastward.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Davis is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's in the double digits. He's got a 10-game hit streak. That means a little over a week. Start heading into that second week, and now people are going to start paying attention to you.
Striding in for the Indians, Jake Taylor. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least, you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Coming to the plate now, Dale Tomlinson. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 22. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Davis. And this one is gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 31 for him on the season. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at-bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited it over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
In now, Mario Crespo. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a sinker that misses for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 2 now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first at the Coliseum. It's now 2-0 Indians. Seth Lindstrom gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Rajai Davis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one man to look out for is Yonder Alonso. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Here's Yonder Alonso. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and 2 to Alonso.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Here's Chris Davis now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Lindstrom has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
2 out, nobody on. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to the Coliseum right after this. Stepping in, Lee Van Dyke. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Ground ball foul down the left side. This is pulled into right. Decker is there, and he has it for the out.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And, guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
So digging in now, Donnie Larson. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
No, that's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
1-2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Standing in, Willie Mays. He'll be hoping to move up that American League leaderboard in this one as he enters play 9th in the league in home runs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping in, Roger Doran. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. High in the air out to center field. Davis is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe, but they're on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Marcus Semien, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that misses. Ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Kloof is retired. 2 down now. Striding in for Oakland, Adam Rosales. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. 2 out, nobody on. Ball and a strike.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready for another chance? Number 15, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 15.
Here comes the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And that one just missed outside. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Jake Taylor. First offering on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Taylor is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
So striding forward now, Dale Tomlinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Now a move over to first. And the runner will get back standing. Taylor stands at first with 1 out. To short, hit hard. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And he is in there.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back easily. Stepping in now, number 22. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's a look over to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Simeon's there. Barehanded for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Next up for the A's, Josh Phegley, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Ready now, Jed Lowry. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Stepping up to the plate, Jeff Decker. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Left side, but well fouled. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And stepping in is the center fielder, Rajai Davis. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 popped him up. Larson has a play, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. It's the Indians 2 and the A's nothing. Next will be the designated hitter. Mario Crespo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
The 3-0 pitch. Liner toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
You don't really expect a leadoff hitter, especially a rookie, to hit for power, but he blasts this thing. And when he rounds first, he's thinking triple all the way. And those young legs helped him get there, too.
Into the box now, Lee Van Dyke, as it's on the ground toward the hole. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
In now, Donnie Larson. Base is empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. Three runs, 5 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Up next for Cleveland, center fielder, Willie Mays.
Digging in now, Willie Mays. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Larson, the runner at second with 1 away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball one.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Two and two count. Here it comes. High pop up. Fegley moving to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, third baseman, Roger Doran.
So coming to the plate, Roger Doran. He flew out in his last at bat. First offering on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Indians forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Indians 3 and the A's nothing. Here's Yonder Alonso looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yonder Alonso.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. Now the 1-0. Line to the right side. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through and deliver a nice line drive.
Amen.
Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set and the pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Now the 1-0. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Hey, 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Another full count pitch on its way. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Time now for the Indians' Road to the Show report as we get a look at two guys making some noise in the upper minors. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A cold strike on the inside corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
The 1-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, number 15. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Jake Taylor. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want it.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
In now, Dale Tomlinson. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. 2 out, nobody on. Cut fastball misses 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. One and one. Plouffe stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 2-1 home. To first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Now batting, Adam Rosales. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. Coming to the plate now, Josh Phegley. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First offering on its way. Tapped up the first baseline. That rolls foul for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. A's are gone in order. Still down 3-0. Daniel Kalum takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 35, Daniel Kalum.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe. Number 22 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Colombe, a 27-year-old. He was a 25th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Nope, that's a ball.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Mario Crespo, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 1.
That pitch is out.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Here comes the payoff pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Lee Van Dyke.
Digging in once again, Lee Van Dyke. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Indians 3 and the A's nothing. Here's Jed Lowry now to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to
Leading
shake
up for the
things up
game.
here for a lineup that, quite
Second
frankly,
baseman.
has been non-existent to date.
Lowry.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Digging in, Jeff Decker looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Popped him up. Doran shading to his right. One down.
Up next for Oakland, center fielder, Rajay Davis.
Here's Rajay Davis now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Lowry leads off first with 1 away. Oh, 2 pitches, a curveball that misses 1-2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Yonder Alonso as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. He's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Cesar Valdez will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Cesar Valdez.
Digging in and looking for more, Donnie Larson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now the 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Willie Mays waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Now to the plate, Willie Mays. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. From the stretch. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit in the air to left field. Davis is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Roger Doran.
Into the box now, Roger Doran. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Missed with a slider. Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses again, 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Drilled to first. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 15. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Up next for Cleveland, catcher, Jake Taylor.
Stepping up now, Jake Taylor. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. To the right side and through, a base hit. Larson rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's safe as they move on top 4-0.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer, warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, D-Row, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Comes set with the 0-1. Chopper foul. Doran on second. Taylor on at first with 2 down. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Number 22 will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. From the stretch. pitch out. Nothing doing. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Drilled on the ground to short. Taken in by Semien. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Cleveland's out in front, 5-0. Here's Chris Davis now. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Looking to send him packing again. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. Fouled away. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 2.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Taylor recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Semien is retired, 2 down now.
Designated hitter,
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball two. Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Number 22 has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Mario Crespo.
Designated hitter, Mario Crespo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. And he looks at a ball, 1 and 2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Into the box, Lee Van Dyke, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now here's the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he got him.
The batter, second baseman.
Striding in once again, Donnie Larson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Comes back with the forkball, and that's over for strike one. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
The lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Digging in, Josh Phegley. He was punched out looking at strike three last time through. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Into the box now, Jed Lowry. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, and 2 the count to Jed Lowry.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. The 1-2. Hit in the air out to left. Moving under it, Van Dyke. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Jack Decker.
Into the box now, Jeff Decker. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Pause, now the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Fouled off. Fegley over at second. Decker at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tomlinson giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A's strand a couple. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Liam Hendricks enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping into the box, Willie Mays.
Leading off for Cleveland, center fielder, Willie Mays.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Natty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Roger Doran, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Jake Taylor would be next. The 3-2 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
At the plate, Jake Taylor, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the at-bat. Sliced hard, but foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Indians leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1. Popped him up. Number 15 waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Now in the box, Marcus Semien. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Oakland. Line drive to center field. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Trevor Plouffe.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First offering on its way. 4-1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
And that one just missed outside. Now the 2-0 home. To the left side, but it's well foul. Semien leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. All even now, 2-2. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Count remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Cleveland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Seth Lindstrom wins for the league best 15th time and recorded 18 strikeouts along the way. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Athletics, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. A reminder that extra BART train service is available on the Fremont Daly City line or on the Fremont Richmond line by accessing the ramp directly outside the stadium beyond the left field wall. AC Transit will also be available.